New Mexico has the most disturbing videos ever caught on camera. So that means today we're going to dive deep into two videos I found just for y'all straight from New Mexico. And we're going to be figuring out what really happened. But first, let's see what happens when a guy pulls an assault rifle on a cop. On February 4th of 2021 in Luna County, New Mexico, a state trooper pulled over a man on the side of the highway. He states that his tints are way too dark and he can't figure out what state his temp tag is from, so the officer then asked the man to step out the car so he can help him fill out some information in his cruiser, but this led to something not even the officer ever expected.
Hey, real quick. You have a firearm on you? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on. Oh, shit!
But there's something deeper to this story that none of us ever expected either. Homeland Security and the New Mexico State Troopers made two plans to arrest a man named Omar Cueva, the man in the car. Plan A was to find some reason to pull him over and then request the K9 to search his car, and I think this plan was absolutely brilliant because the month before this, on January 28th, an undercover agent bought a pound of meth and 4,000 fentanyl pills from him. He even tried to go far as to buy the AK-47 that Omar brought to the meetup, but he said it wasn't for sale as it was used for his own protection. But they wanted more proof than that, so they set up another deal, and this is where Plan B really came into clutch. Omar and the undercover cop made a deal to meet up on February 4th to sell 5 pounds of meth and decided to select Officer Palomores to do the traffic stop. But since he knew the situation was really risky, he wanted another unit to be there beside him. So Homeland Security sent out the bolo, and this is where the traffic stop happened. But the person pulling him over wasn't Officer Palomores. Hold on, we're gonna talk about that. So now this is where Plan B comes into play. Plan B was to do a sting operation at a truck stop where an undercover agent would buy the drugs, the 5 pounds of meth, and then give a takedown signal to the other agents to arrest Omar. But this was cut short when Officer Palomores and Officer Montez started chasing Omar after he witnessed the officer get shot. After chasing Omar for a bit, he decided to pull over near an exit and then started shooting at the two officers. But what he didn't know is that more officers started to attach to the pursuit, and he only could go so far until he was pitted and decided to do the stupidest decision of his life. Omar was shot dead by multiple officers and agents on the scene. But what happened to the officer that pulled him over? Homeland Security agents asked a sergeant named Mark Madrid for assistance with pulling over Omar. So he told them that there would be available state troopers to help assist, but he was not aware of how dangerous Omar actually was. So he allowed this officer named Darian Jarrett to pull over Omar on a separate traffic stop, which ended up costing him his life. Officer Jarrett was shot 6 times in his lungs, heart, liver, kidney, stomach, and head. There was no saving him, and he was pronounced dead at 12:45 p.m. on scene. This was definitely one of the hardest videos I think I've done in this series. The only thing I can think of is this man's family. He had a wife, and when you're in a relationship with somebody who's like a first responder, it's very hard because it's like you never know if that person can come back. It's scary. I'm sorry, I don't want to leave you guys on a bad note. If you do want to have your state included in the next video, go down below, comment it. I appreciate y'all so much for taking the time to click on this video. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace.